So I guess after more than 3 decades of travel, I finally come to the end of the road. I'm not complaining. On the contrary, I'm quite satisfied. I've been to so many places and I had so many experiences. It's scary just to think about. Sometimes I travel solo, sometimes I travel with other. I've been to pretty much everywhere I want to go. But on this trip, when I was coming here, I sort of feel like this is coming to the end of the road when I was flying here on business class and it didn't create any enthusiasm. I remember the first time that I fly business, it was on the ANA and the Japanese, they regularly rank number one or number two in the Michelin 3-star guide. So I was on the airplane and they serve this really funky variety of dishes. And one of them, I still remember, it was a tentacle. It wasn't just a tentacle of an octopus, but a huge one. The sucker was about maybe a 1 inch in diameter. It was huge. And I tried it, and it actually tastes good. So I started trying, yeah, all the other stuff that was on the plate, and that's how I came to appreciate and enjoy food. I mean, I've been traveling way before any of the social media, way before YouTube. I remember when I first flew to Vietnam, the flight ticket was about $860. That was almost 35 years ago. Today you can get the same ticket for less. How many things do you know today that cost less today than it is 30 years ago? That's crazy. And the other thing is, I got tons of story to tell, but I remember when I first traveled, I would pick up a car, and all they give you was a map, a paper map, and incredibly enough, I was able to get to all my destination without any problem. And I remember the first time I came to Malaysia. They At that time they did have a GPS, but if anybody remember, GPS back in the day, uh, it only worked for the country that you purchase it in. Meaning, my GPS only worked in the U.S. So when I was traveling to Malaysia, I literally have to buy a little little SIM card to plug it in to get the map of Malaysia, and that helped quite a bit. That helped a lot. But still, today is so much easier. You have your smartphone. You can just tell them where to go. If you made a wrong turn, they'll recalculate for you. Traveling today is way easier. Remember back in the day, there was no online purchases. You want to buy an airline ticket, you have to call the agent. You have to go down to the office. Another thing I like to point out is the airport. They do close. I mean, incredibly enough, an airport as big as Tokyo, they do close. I remember one time when I had a connecting flight. I think it was for 5 a.m. It was only about a 6 hour wait. So I figured a lot of time you can just spend it at the airport. But little did I know, you know, even though Tokyo is a very very big city with with two major airport, they do close at midnight. So be careful. They're gonna kick everybody out, and if you're not prepared, you're gonna have to find a place to sleep quickly. And speaking about airport, always use the call letter because a lot of uh, a lot of major city they do have two airport like Tokyo, Kuala Lumpur, Thailand, even Rome, Taiwan. If you're not careful and you say you're going to Tokyo, you might end up in your unintended destination. Because they have Narita and there's a Haneda. So be careful with the airport. Always use the call letter. I remember I ended up at the wrong airport and I was wondering why I couldn't pick up a car. So what's next? I don't know. I might take a long break. I might upload a random video here and there. But I guess my next step would be just to move. I mean, I'm thinking somewhere in Asia where I can, settle down and maybe do a vlog on a more regular basis. Well, anyway, just a short video, but I would like to leave with a quote from John McCain, and it goes something like, I would not trade a day in my life, in good times or bad, for the best days of anyone else's. And right now, that's exactly how I feel.